Okay, I've been looking at it and thinking about it, and what I have decided is that I'm going to try to adjust a decent sized thing. Hopefully you saw me adjusting these things, and you can adjust things to be a little bit lighter or a little bit darker. It's tough to adjust things a lot, but what I am going to do is I'm feeling like both of these hills are a little bit too dark. So I'm going to wet that shape overall, the shape of these two hills. It will likely create some more sort of sharp edges that I can deal with if I really want to. But I'm going to re-wet this shape and this shape and just try to scrub a little bit, agitate a little bit of color, see if I can lift some color out of there without beating up the paper too much. This brush is these Castaneos are nice and soft, so they're not going to do a whole lot. And yes, I sort of tried doing some gradation and modeling. And when this doesn't get very much paint to let go, which I don't think it has, I will get a stiffer brush, and that stiffer brush it's something. This is one that I can use. It's just a little bit. It's smaller than the other one, and it's stiffer. It's another nylon synthetic brush. This one happens to be sapphire, but it's another Robert Simmons. They make nice brushes. That may have had some color in it. I'm seeing. It also keeps dropping drops, not where I really want it. So when you're doing this, make sure you have your brushes handy. I'm going to get rid of a little bit of that. Try to use the least abrasive, start with the least abrasive approach to see how much color you can, and paint you can lift up. I know I'm making a bit of a mess. I'm going to do that and see. Not much. Depending how nice the paper is, it will put up with a lot of this scrubbing or a fairly limited amount. And I think I already said, but this is this Dick Blick paper. I'm going to get more involved, and I'm going to get out a brush that's even a little bit stiffer. And this is all still damp, so it should re-wet pretty easily. And I do hope I can make it so it doesn't look like the paper doesn't look like I really beat it up. So we'll see how that works. This is a catalyst. It's brush, and it's called synthetic hog bristle. Typically used for acrylic and oil painting. This is a good argument for knowing the pigments that you're using. I have a hunch that the pigments that are in the neutral tint are pretty staining pigments, because even with this, it's not letting go of much. That's giving testing that paper's ability to handle abuse. Let's see. So I'm going to get a clean paper towel and just do this. And yeah, it lightened it up some. Hopefully enough. I'm going to make this shape a little bit darker. But I'm not going to do that now because these are wet and this is next to that. I'm going to do just a tiny bit of, while I'm here, a tiny bit of rounding, gradating this extra, stop the eye from going off the hill, going off the painting hill. So you can certainly paint with these Simply Simmons too. Instead of making it darker there, I'm going to bring clean water there. Try to get the color to shift over. And that's not a whole lot of change, but I didn't want a whole lot of change. Maybe a little more than that. Officially fussing, yes. I really am, and I'm trying to re-wet that shape. I think that has got me a little unnerved. Yeah, not loving that either. Good example of maybe it's time to take a break. I feel like it's just everything I'm doing now is frustrating me. So I'm just gonna wet that shape and get a sort of the closest thing to undo. And who knows, maybe that'll end up exactly like I want it. But Yeah, a little break. Okay.